Subscribe so as you don't miss out on the good stuff.
Welcome to another episode of Tory Talks Toys. I'm Tory. Hit subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of the shizzle for dizzle. Alrighty. Today we're going to cover Lego City set number 60157. It's just one of the starter sets that Lego brought out. Now the cool thing about it is though, you've got all that detail there, and that was about $10. So very good value for money. Nice for people who are wanting to get into, well basically I mainly buy it for the minifigures, but great for people who just want to get a couple of sets on the cheap there. So that is an awesome little box. Of course they've done the scenarios like they always do, you know, trying to give unimaginative children things, ideas to have. There's tons of cool stuff in there though. This, in my opinion, is extremely good value for money. So let's quickly do the breakdown, make it nice and easy for you and me. Check this out. This is some cool stuff. So you've got your crocodile, alligator, whichever part of the world you come from or whatever you like to say. One of the things I do like is the fact that the recent crocs, alligators, have got the painted eyes on them. Awesome. And they're held on by just one of the small Technic pins to keep the tail on. The head just comes off and clips back on again. So if you haven't got one of these, it's a good way to get some animals nice and cheaply. They were going off the shelves pretty quickly, these sets, but still very good, lots of fun. Never smile at a crocodile. You got the scientist, and one of the things I do like about some of these recent ones is that you've been getting scientist characters in another recent set that I will cover. There's a female sort of scientist, but this dude, check this out. Got the magnifying glass, and boom, boom. It actually is a magnifying glass. That is cool as, well, you insert a swear word there and you'll be knowing how cool it is, let me tell you right now. But lots of detail on this little guy, alright. And of course, bits and pieces on the back there. Simple hairpiece. Double-sided though, for shock, awe and horror. I like this one. He's cool as. Well done Lego, well done you, well done big company, well done #1 toy manufacturer in the world. Alright, female swamp lady. Once again, brilliant, love it. Got a nice little face now. The hair piece is just a generic, nothing special. Same as the expression, but cool outfit. Once again, bits and pieces on the back there for you to check out. And put it back on there. Don't know what this is meant to be. Let's call it a cattle prod. Yep. Oh, she's got a cattle prod. One of the things I do think is funny, I'll get to this in a second. Okay, here's the dude, like swamp dude. I guess they're exploring. But he's loaded up. He's totally loaded up. Check all the stuff out that he's got. Once again, beautiful little back print. Carries on. Though, it would be interesting to see if the Lego group can one day do a shoulder, or top of shoulder print, that you could carry that rope all the way through. Though that is a part of the charm. I'm a little bit confused by this one. At the same time, I'm in shock and awe. He's holding a machete. You cannot mistake it. Yes, I know it's for clearing vegetation, of course. But for any of those out there that want to customize their minifigures, thank you Lego for bringing machetes into play so that the zombie hordes can be dealt with appropriately. A bit of smackdown, a bit of necking, but yeah, a machete, pretty cool. And he's loving it too. Check out the face. Yeah boy, I got a machete. Awesome. Alright, so in terms of vehicles, this one's pretty basic, but it's still cool. Alright, so you've got the like the hydroplane sort of thing, boat, what have you, seat, sit in it, hold on. The props spin, very easy to make, not at all a challenge there. And of course you've got the crate. Now there are additional crates that you do get as a spare part. You'll also get a couple of extra bricks that I've just left in the box. In case you don't know what a box is, that's box. So yeah, there are spare bits and pieces in there. I just have left them in the box for now. And of course, get out of the way you guys. You've got the snake, yellow frog, Everyone needs a yellow frog. So it's just a basic little tree thing, but open this up and of course, you know, you got to find treasure everywhere when you're in Lego world. And there's treasure there. Boom. He works hard for the money. Won't you ever treat me right? Any case, this is the starter set. I love the Lego starter sets. I do highly recommend them to anyone who's just trying to get into you know, building up a decent minifigure collection and just want some spare parts. This is one of the things where, as a rule, I tend to disassemble the other bits and pieces there, unless you're absolutely in love with it. But I do tend to just disassemble everything, and well, in this case, you know, I'm sorry, but I tend to throw out the box. I don't keep these little starter sets as completes. I tend to spare part them because they've got awesome parts, well worth the money. But the wicked minifigures make it more than, you know, great value for money. I mean, let's face it. You're looking. This was $10, $10 Australian. So you're looking at $2.50 per figure, including, you know, the croc. You just can't go wrong. And you've got coinage. So look, out of 5, I would give this a solid 4. It's awesome, and it's exceedingly good value for money. And I'll be sure to bring you some more bits and pieces when we go Tory Talks Toys soon. My email, torytalkstoys@gmail.com. Later.